So now we're going to talk about what these tanks are used for. Now, as you guys may be aware, in the past, there have been attempts from criminals to overthrow the government. We refer to it as July 3rd. Now, with the help of the governor, Kevin Oil, in his illustrious wisdom and magic, he bestowed upon myself and the other justices the authority to rewrite the Constitution, which we did. And that Constitution is now the new living, breathing document that we live by, and we interpret all of our legislation from. Now, these tanks are the one thing they're going to let us keep that freedom that we hold and love so near and dear to our hearts.
Hey, man.
These tanks are what basically separates us from the wolves. They're what keep us a civilized
Overthrow
society.
this.
Obviously, the work that you do out there as police officers is incredibly important and is the first line of defense from anarchy. But if you guys were ever to be overwhelmed, then this is what these are for. We'll load you up in these, and we're going to put our foots down and remind people that this is the state of San Andreas, and we will not succumb to terrorists. You understand me?
Yeah. Fuck them terrorists, bro. Fuck them terrorists.
That's right. Fuck them terrorists.
Hey,
Right,
man.
never again will we have a sanguinian aisle incident on this island, okay?
Oh, God.
Now, part of the reason that we're doing this tank training is it's been evidently clear to me that there's people that walk amongst us that are basically skinwalkers. They're
What?
treasonous, wearing a happy face, and you wouldn't even know them if they look you in the eyes.
Oh.
And so I'm getting ready to defend you guys from this inevitable wave of irresponsible terrorists that would seek to destroy what we hold so close to our heart. Okay? I don't want to have to call on you guys, but we might have to.
Is
So,
there gonna
with all
be a
that being said,
war?
these tanks will stay right here. They will only be pulled out in a state of emergency. State of emergencies can be declared by any justice, but typically they will only be declared by myself. Now, once a state of emergency has been declared, then these
Supreme
tools are available
leader.
for the marshals to use, and they will be delegated as they deem fit. State of emergencies don't necessarily mean the
This
tanks are going to come
APC,
out,
this
but
got
they
two
do enable
wheels.
that to happen. During a state of emergency, there will be a heightened state
Feel
of
the tank.
aggression
I
and
could
law
run the whole
enforcement. People's
city.
civil
What they gonna
liberties will
do,
be
shoot me?
curtailed slightly
They
to
can't do
enable
shit.
the actual effective securing of our Constitution and the laws therein.
Okay.
Essentially, it allows us to bring people in line with their expectations. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, in the case of a state of emergency being declared, the first people that will be put into these tanks are people with EPC certifications. If an APC certification is on your profile, you immediately are preferred to operate it.
I'm
There's
getting the
not a specific
APC
role
cert.
that you might need to fill. You are probably expected to fill whatever is most important as is deemed by the marshals that are
Yippee.
conducting the operation. If you guys have a particular role that you prefer, you can definitely ask for it, but there's no guarantee that you're going to get it, which is why it's so important that we're going to familiarize all of you with all the functions today. Okay, any questions about what we just talked about?
Not what we just talked about, but Twitter is going crazy about these APCs. Can we say you
I have a
guys are the
question.
main characters?
I have a
These tanks
question
aren't for
there,
you.
madam.
Yeah, what's that?
If I am a cadet, can I get the certification?
Yes. Listen, guys, these guys are tweeting out that the state, that it's a terrible government because they need tanks to fight against a bunch of people with rocks. Well, tell that to the United States government who fucking went to war in Iraq, okay? Like, obviously,
Thank you.
like, obviously,
I don't even
the
think they had
governments
rocks,
are
they
gonna
had
have
soda
tanks.
cans, but it did make bombs out of those soda cans, though. So
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Spit some truth.
I'm not saying the Iraq war is a good thing, but I mean, like, for fuck's sake, it's what governments do. They have tanks. So they're gonna blow up people that can't get in line. So anyways, the point is, we're getting ready for our training. So we're gonna start
Roll
looking up. Who wants to drive?